a leader who has done more than any other American to address climate change. A leader has worked to turn renewable energy into a mainstream technology, and that person is the President of the United States, Barack Obama. I look forward to President Obama outlining his Clean Power Plan, which will be the strongest action ever taken by our country to curb climate change and, of course, boost clean energy. But notwithstanding all the progress we've made over the last decade, we still have many miles to go before we sleep. In fact, in many respects, we're still stuck in the 19th century, and that's true. In 1882, more than a century before we gathered for the first National Clean Energy Summit, Thomas Edison was busy inventing his first electricity grid. Edison's grid was improved by George Westinghouse a couple years later, an electric grid that's remarkably similar to the one we have today. Consider that. The grid technology that utility companies rely on is older than the Model T Ford. The grid system makes money for utilities by generating electricity at central plants and delivering that power to customers through power lines. Costs for the infrastructure are paid by all customers based on how much power they consume. The more electricity we use, the more we pay. The utility business model made sense for a long, long time, but I submit no more. Electric utilities never imagined that families and businesses would be able to generate electricity for the same price as utility power plants. They didn't consider that consumers would rather pay to make their homes more efficient than pay for the power they don't need. And they didn't expect Americans would grow to believe that reducing climate-changing carbon pollution is a priority for them. Our electric grid has barely changed in a century, but that is quickly coming to an end. America's demand for clean, reliable power choices is forcing change, and that change is accelerating. In 18